I started looking at different Minecraft videos on YouTube just to try and make my experience better on the game itself, and there's a lot of like challenges, day 1, day 100 stuff, and kind of like a grindification, if that's a word, of the game. And for people like me who, you know, I'm not really entirely too Minecraft savvy because I like to play the game for fun, or at least what I think is fun, which is just absolutely sucking at the game. But it made me realize, whatever the stuff that happens in Minecraft, how does it translate to real life? And if you're kind of burnt out from Minecraft, whether that's not finishing the 2-week phase or a gaming backlog burnout, when was the last time that you felt genuinely excited about something simple? When you woke up looking forward to your day, not because of what you might gain, but of what you might discover. And the reason why I say this, and you might be like, wow, that's a little bit too extreme to compare Minecraft to real life, but I think there is carryover. How you do one thing is how you're going to do everything. And Minecraft is definitely one of them. So, what actually defines fun? Because most people think fun is like something that is just external validation and material rewards or expensive experiences, tension or possessions, status, all of that jibber jabber. But I think fun is more so a mindset rather than a purchase or a new mod pack or a new world that you've created over and over every single year. And upon really loving the game recently, I found pure joy in just playing the game. Like, I know how to play the game, but the same way I found joy in that, there's joy in just watching the clouds move. There's joy in just existing. And I think that truly means that the happiness really comes from within, rather than what we're kind of throwing at ourselves with all these challenges and all of these fancy things that we just don't need, and they're not really helping us in any way. And don't get me wrong, right? Because obviously having enough like resources to have fun or enough mod packs to make your experience is gonna matter, obviously, because again, anything can become stale after a while. But once your basic needs are met through the game or offline, the difference between enjoying your world and not is found in how you choose to see the world. And you're probably gonna be still absolutely confused by what I mean. So I'm hoping I can explain this at least a little properly. But in Minecraft, despite millions of worlds being made every single day and multiple duplicate worlds or different things added to the game, there's something to take from this, because you start with nothing in the game. You punch the same trees, you dig the same dirt, and you build the same shelter. But these actions become satisfying. And I think it's because the progress itself within the game, as well as just being able to do these things, is rewarding, even though we're doing it over and over. But that creation is inherently really fun. And comes with that is that exploration never gets old. Each biome has something different structures, different temples, monuments, villages, caves, projects, and God save me, redstone engineering, which is something I don't think I'm ever going to do in that game. And with Minecraft as well, with all of this variety that you do have, it prevents that boredom, because when you've got one activity that starts to get a little bit stale, you can switch to another. And life, you know, has different things like this. You've got new skills you can learn, new friends you can make, creative projects you can do, different ways of thinking, philosophy. Man, there's a lot of lore to life that you can take part in, you know that. It's actually insane. And to be honest, it's quite unfortunate sometimes, because we have such limited time on this planet, that we can't experience all of it. But man, there's a lot out there. And even with the satisfaction of building something in Minecraft, like your own house or whatever project, that exact same thing applies to life. It's fun to create. It's fun to take part in things that essentially will give you joy. You shouldn't have to limit yourself. And I think the burnout, or the reason why a lot of people don't find joy, is because they're always trying to compare themselves to the end result that they want to get to. And in turn, they're really focused on just achievements rather than just enjoying the moment. and seeing where it takes you. Try it on your next Minecraft world. If you manage to start one of those 2-week phases, don't think about it. Just play with no expectations, and you may just have more fun, because we're all trying to search for the fun rather than creating it. Alright, so a lot of waffle in this one, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to explain it very well, but I do appreciate you guys watching if you made it to this point. Peace and blessings be to you all.